Hello everybody and welcome to Faster Than Light with me, Nihai Hobo, and just a quick idea of what we're going to be doing with this. This isn't really necessarily going to be a let's play. It will be a let's play in the eyes that we will be playing it, and in order to hit the criteria of which I'm about to stipulate, we will have to at some point play it through to completion. How long I'm going to play it for? Jury's out. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. This is a new install on this computer, but I've been playing it on my laptop as well, so I have had a bit of a run through with it. So what we're doing is, this is going to be more of an achievement hunter. An end game on this isn't too much of a big deal. A normal settings end game on this is kind of a big deal from what I've seen. My skills, however, do not come anywhere near good enough to complete it on a normal mode. Certainly not for the foreseeable future. So I will be showing you some of my tactics. This is the way I like to play it. The tactics may not be the best, and you may have better ideas. That's fine. If you want to pop stuff down in the comments there, I'll happily read it and I will take that on board. But you know, don't rage and your shit and all the rest of it, because I just don't care. This is what works for me. That's what we're doing. So yeah, we're achievement hunting, and we're going to be achievement hunting in easy mode. If that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, that's fair enough. You know, you're more than welcome to stay and watch the rest of the videos. But I completely understand if you decide that maybe Jeff Major is going to be a better candidate for you. Also, Jerome Deneuve, if I pronounced that correctly, he's also done 4 episodes on this. He said he was going to come back and do some with commentary as well, but I've not seen anything. So I'll put a link to his channel as well, so you can go check those out. Hopefully he doesn't mind me going along and doing this too. Hopefully the volume levels are okay as well. I've checked it against the sound and it seems okay. I haven't checked it against the actual gameplay though. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's crack on. So we're going to have to start with the Kestrel, because at the moment... Oh, we do have the other ones. Why? Do I have the other ones because it shares... It does, damn it. It shares achievements. I thought... Right, okay, I thought that it would reset the achievements on a new doodah whatsamajigger. So, just bear with me, and I'm just going to go and have a look at the source folder and see if I can delete that, and I will be right back. Okay, so just googled it, and I've been through the menu systems. I went to look at the folders. I can't see a way to delete the achievements. A bit of a pisser, that, really. It's a bit of a shitty, cheap trick, because it sort of takes away the replayability a little bit. Anyway, we're going to pick it up. I had a bit of trouble doing... This is the one that I'm actually after at the moment, which is the United Federation. Have 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel cruiser simultaneously. I've consistently, on the last 2 tries, got 5, and then hit the Federation. And at the moment, as for forums and internet support for all of the above, for this game, not brilliant. So actually trying to find out how to go and get them. It's the slug people, basically. It was it was the Rockman the first time, and it was the Slugman on the second one. So this is the one we're going to have a crack at, but we'll also have a go at this one. But I don't understand what it means exactly, and you guys might be able to help me out on this. And this is a full arsenal. Have every system and subsystem installed on the Kestrel at one time. So does that mean that I need to fill these and these? Is that what that means? I don't know. It doesn't really explain, because it doesn't say subsystem, and it doesn't define what a system is. Is the system the weapon or the drones, or is it, because then you could talk about things like an artillery laser and the drone control rooms, and yeah, it's not brilliantly clear. And like I say, the forum support out there is very, very limited, so I've struggled to get the sort of information that I want. However, so the one that we're really going to crack at is the United Federation. However, if we accidentally do this one, so be it. But I have had all 4 weapons blocked up on this. I don't think I got the augmentation section built. So let's go. As I said, we're going to play it on easy. If this is your first time watching this game, I'm going to read through these as well, so you get a bit of an idea of what it's like to play. It is very fun. It looks very basic, but it is a lot of fun. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the next section before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch you. Tip: evasion. Evading enemy shots is crucial, but it requires functioning engines and a pilot. Having someone at the main engines will increase your evasion as well. That's a bit of a tertiary concern for me. One of the best ways to beat this game, I actually find, is to have a lot of crew. A lot of expendable crew at that. But we're going to be going through a few different tactics that I like to play, but most of our money is going to be invested in shopping for crew. So, first things first, we've got 30 scrap, which is like a credit. We're going to go to the ship and we're going to upgrade the reactor so that we have an extra one for the engine here, and we're also going to fire up the Artemis and the burst laser. Just to explain this is the shields. These have to be done in pairs. This is the engine that can be done singularly, but everything else now is done singularly, and these all require power from the reactor. Your oxygen, your medical bay, and you see them lighting up on the ship as well, and your weapons system. So at the moment, this is 1 + 2 = 3. If we want to add a new laser, then this needs to be upgraded, a new weapon even. This needs to be upgraded by 2, and so does this. So it gets quite expensive, so you can't just upgrade this or these, it has to be done in a pair. Or, in the case of this, it has to be done in accordance to the weapon, and this, or, in the case of the shields, it has to be done in 2 there and 2 there. Okay, so that's that one. We're also going to be hitting the auto fire quite a lot, and then just to explain over here, this is the piloting, this is the sensors, and this is the doors. We can open all the doors on the ship and let all the oxygen out, and we'll close them back over again. You see up here then the oxygen's now recharging. We've got an evasion of 15, but if we take him and drop him in there, then you will see that the evasion will go up. But what we're going to do is, this fella here has now gone into the shield room, and you see that this little sort of bomb medal thing has been filled. That means we get a little bit of a bonus, and you see our evasion's now gone up to 20%. But again, we want him on the weapons. Weapons and shields most important. Then up here we have fuel, missiles, which the Artemis will use along with the Pegasus and several other weapons, and the drone parts, which will allow you to put things like defensive and offensive drones out, and then the hull strength and the shields. Pretty much self-explanatory. So all systems, so that's subsystems then. So we've got that one. Assumably then, are you systems? Because that would be easy to get all of those, but that's not where I'm going to spend my money. Like I say, my money's going to go on crew. Anyway, without further ado, so this is the next screen. You get to jump from place to place, costing you 1 fuel. So you hover over there, and you can see that they're all up as unvisited locations. The idea is we need to get over here to the exit, and that will then put us onto the sort of galaxy map, if you will, and we get to choose which sector we jump to next. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of snake up and around, and I'm going to try and find the stores. The other one as well, these blue ones, these are nebulas. When we go in there, shit doesn't work properly. So I'm going to try and avoid those as best I can. So we'll start by jumping over here. We may run out of fuel, but that's not a massive... Well, it's a problem, but it's not huge. Excuse me. You discover a nearby planet speckled with settlements, although none respond to your hails. Okay, so that's quite boring, and it's cost us 1 fuel to get there. I just need to step away for a second, but for you guys it will be no time, so I will just be back in. Now, I'm back. But for you, I was never gone. Okay, so let's jump slightly north. Well, north as you can get on one of these. Okay, so an especially well-armoured pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Not likely, Sunshine. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. So we're going to pause it there. Now this doesn't pause automatically. The pause command is the spacebar. We're going to hit their shields with the Artemis. We're going to hit their weapons with the laser. And we're going to fuck them up. And it'd be all like, boom! That's lucky that they missed. Okay, so the Artemis has done its job. So now what we want to do, in fact actually we should be pretty much up with the burst laser before they can get their shields recovered. And they've only got 1 point of hull left, so they really need to get working on that. But then they're not able to fire back either. So you see down here that the shields and the weapons have gone red. That means that they cannot use them. That will happen to us at some point. The slave ship is destroyed. They won't continue their evil trade, but many lives were probably lost on that ship. There's not a lot we could do about it. It was our first encounter. So we've got 1 missile, 1 drone part, and 27 scrap. Now, in that process as well, we have Cremity, who has gained a little bit of piloting. We have Baloney, who has gained... should be gaining some shields, but no, he's not gained anything for that. Maybe because he shot us with a missile, that would be why, so the shields never went up. But Zamir has gained a little bit. He's gained 4 weapons. So yeah, but you can only put 1 person in here, so having 2 people in there, as far as I'm aware, doesn't add any more of a bonus to it. So we'll go ahead and jump. So there you go, this is what we were after. We're after these stores, but we haven't really got enough money at the moment to exploit a store properly. This is a problem. So we've actually jumped into an exploding sun. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves to engage. I accept your proposal. So he's got a rocket launcher here and a missile here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to hit the shield with the Artemis, because the Artemis isn't affected by shields, and we're going to hit the weapons with a 2nd class burst laser. We've also got to watch out for solar flares, and that's going to be this, and it go whoop whoop whoop, and then shit will catch fire. So there you go, our shields have dropped a little bit, but their shields have dropped more, so we can now turn the Artemis off, and we should be able to just finish him off with the burst laser now. Our biggest problem though, like I say, is going to be fire like this. Solar flare imminent. And the fire's broken out in the rear, so I'm going to open this, I'm going to vent the air out so that fire goes out. And that will save the ship. So that's done 1 point of hull damage. You can also close the doors there as well. I was a bit close. Oh, their O2 supply's been damaged too, so that's going to be quite high on their list of things to fix. But they're still picking the shields over everything else. I'm surprised that didn't do it. So we're going in for another solar flare. That's a problem. So we need to take him out of weapon. No, actually we can vent this. We can vent this without... it's just as long as the captain... In fact, actually I'm going to keep that side. No, I'm going to have to vent this side. So there you watch the air bleed out of there. The captain, however, he's on his own fighting that fire. But we're now going to be in a position where we can jump. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 missiles, 1 drone part, and 22 scrap. So we're going to jump. Oh no, we're going for the storm. We're not going for the distress. We're going to jump here, and it'll be nice and calm, and we can just have a second to... we're just going to close that for a second whilst we get everything under control here. So we just need to wait for this fire to go out. Okay, and then we can close all these doors. Oh shit. By close I mean open. And then I'm going to open all the internal doors, and I'm going to let the air move around, and that speeds this up a little bit, not a huge amount. Whilst that's happening, we can go to the store. So you can have a drone control. They're very useful, but we can't afford it. Cloaking device, they're probably useful, but I've never had one. so I've never needed it. Long range scanners adds additional information about nearby beacons on the star map. Never had it, not particularly interested. Reverse iron field, I've only had this once, and it did actually wind up being quite useful because we were being assaulted by people with a lot of iron weapons. Iron weapons actually drop your systems temporarily and sort of paralyse you, but they seem to work better for the enemy than they do for me. I am just going to end the hull. Oh, this is probably what it means by have all systems working. So you'd have a drone control and the cloaking what's-his-face and then something else. Right, that's quite tricky. That's expensive. So we'll close that one, and oxygen's at 62%. We'll close those back over and we'll go for another jump because this store is horribly useless. Now when you've been to places, they turn blue because there's nothing of interest. That's what stars do in real life. They turn blue after you go to them because there's nothing there. Okay, scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. Arr! The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this. Arr! Stay out of this. Oh no, that's a really bad pirate accent. Stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on pirates or ignore them. Well, we can't be having Jack Sparrow run out of business. Just excuse me 1 second, I will be back in a moment. Okay, so we're back again, and I left my timer on there as well, so that's all gone to shit. So what we'll probably do is just quickly explore this galaxy, and that'll be the end of the episode. You asked for it. They pull away from the planet and move into engage. Or move into engage. So we're going to pause that again. Predictably, Artemis is going to hit on 1. Weapons are going to hit on 2. Yeah, these are bound to 1 and 2, and then your drones are bound to 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then your drones are bound to 5, 6, 7, 8. Hoops, dirt, and baby was. Oh shit! We need to get our Captain Calamity, into the medbay as well. They've only got a very small amount of health. In fact, I probably could do this with the burst laser alone and not have to worry about the Artemis. But in the interest of speed. See how quickly they dropped our shields there, so we're going to get that. But we've really damaged theirs. So their shield won't come back up until that's repaired. So that's maybe a crew of 1 or 2. So, I mean, that was never really any sort of substantial fight. With the pirates... Oh, sorry, I didn't read that first bit. With the pirates gone, you signal the station. We appreciate what you've done. There will just be another ship looking to profit from our isolation soon enough. Sorry we can't give you more. I didn't really do it for that, I did it because I don't like pirates. You are a pirate. Okay, we're going to jump. I think we're going to jump here. And still I haven't put fucking Pirate Calamity Captain into medbay. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nearby pirates seems to have an advanced hacking tool, and they have tried to shut down our engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational as you move into attack. So I think we're going to have an engine penalty here. Yeah, there you go. So I'm going to try and do this with just the burst laser and save, because these missiles become quite precious. That's a problem. So, engines, quick, go fix our oxygen. So that shut down one of their weapons, that shut down the missile, and that's the big one. As you see, you've seen from our side how catastrophic it can be. So they've got somebody in there repairing that. You saw it just quickly dip away and then come back again. Will you get back on the weapons? This little light here as well tells you how ready they are to fire. But as long as we can keep that rocket down, their Pegasus, their Artemis, then we should be good to go. Depends how good their repair skills are as well. If we can keep both weapons down, all the power to you, because once they come back up as well, they've got to recharge. So hopefully we can do enough to just keep them. In fact, actually, there you go, Captain. You can go have 5. We've got this covered. With the pirate ship destroyed, your engines will come online again. You salvage what you can from the debris, 1 fuel and 10 scrappages. It's good, but it's not what we need. So, oh yeah, you have to have a captain in order to be able to make these jumps. And we're going to come here. Oh, sorry. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. So effectively, this is a troll guarding a bridge. Go fuck yourself. Too bad. You will regret that decision. Ooh, oh, they've got a drone control as well. So that's what this sort of little man with a pounding headache is, a drone control. That's going to be annoying. We are going to have to get Artemis out. We're going to have to hit the shields and the weapons. Artemis is obviously hitting the shields, and the burst lasers going in for the weapons. Once the shield comes down... Oh, hold on a second. You've not deployed. Yeah, they haven't deployed a drone. They might not have enough scrap to do it, so I'm going to save the laser, because what a drone does is sit here and just pester your shields, and we haven't got enough shields to tolerate pestering and weapons. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL, trying to escape. I don't think it will be able to make it though. I'm going to keep an eye on ours. If it gets to here, then Artemis is going in for the engines. Or for the captain. But I think one more burst off that laser. Oh, fuck it. Their engines were better. So the pirates jumped away. Still didn't cost us anything. So only the one store in this section. We'll go here and we'll go get some more monies, and we'll just extend your episode out a little bit. After a short time you receive a message. Hello, I hope it's not bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby station. This region is quite dangerous and our ship is not very well armed, and we will accept 1 fuels for it. That's not a lot of fuels. Great, take this bit of fuel as down payment. We'll be 1 step behind you, following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risk now, do we? 1 fuel, and add a quest marker in the next section, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we'll jump for your love. Excuse me. We're going to jump here. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next section, and that will pretty much happen instantaneously. Oh! A small merchant ship messages you. Underground Federation comm channels are all talking about your secret mission. Let us install a weapon to help. Good luck. Firebomb, and we also get 14 scrap as well. Firebomb, what happened with those solar flares? Effectively you get to pick which room you set fire to. Requires a missile, requires energy to power it, so we'd have to shut down the burst laser and add to the firebomb, so like that, you see, to compensate. I don't think the firebomb is worth A, shutting down the burst laser, and B, it's not worth investing in. Another burst laser or an iron cannon, maybe. A single power iron cannon and shut the Artemis down would be fine. I'm not convinced that firebomb is, but we can sell it. With that said, I am going to go ahead and end this episode here, so I'd like to thank you very much for joining me, please feel free to rate, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed what you've seen. Go ahead and check the other videos as well and see what you make of that. Some Kerbal Space Program there for you, and some Minecrafty bits, but every bit of feedback's appreciated. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.